Hello, YouTube. Yep, it's me again, Dave. Um, those of you already know, if you're watching this, you've seen my first two videos. I'm attending American Institute of Technology, or ATI, Phoenix campus, School for Truck Driver Training. And 2 weeks down now, I am out of the classroom. Yay. The classroom is so fast-paced that I've been saying I feel as though my brain has just been completely melted in my head because of all the stuff that's gone through, all of the learning and education that they've given us about. Week 1 was all about the truck, what to do in case of emergencies and so forth. Week 2, which we just finished, was mostly about your trip logging, your how to budget on your trip, what to do in case of an accident. It's all about safety regulations. All in all, it was a pretty in-depth week. We went over quite a bit of stuff. First thing Monday, we all went to the motor vehicle division. Sorry, I'm covering my name and address. But now, commercial instruction permit. Yay! Dave officially has his permit to operate a very large vehicle. That permit gives me the ability to operate doubles and triple trailers. A CDL Class A will permit me to operate a vehicle that weighs over 26,001 pounds, which is pretty much all the big rigs out there with a trailer. Also includes coupling, hazmat. Hazmat's not on that yet because I have to go through a background check. I've already got everything all started and ready to go, but you still need to go through the FBI or TSA or whatever it is now. In class this week, we did about 8 tests and watched about 700 videos. Every day, every single day, we took about 2 tests. Monday, we took the MVD motor vehicle test, which consisted about 4 tests altogether. And then we got back to class, and once everyone was in class, we had another test. I am pleased to say that everybody in our class had very little issue getting their CDL permit. There were a couple of people that didn't pass the hazmat part of it, but with next week, the road and range side of things, we will have the opportunity, or they will have the opportunity to go back on their own time and go ahead and take the test over with. There won't be any cost to them because it's our, well, there wasn't anyways because it was paid for by the school, but there won't be any additional cost to it. Friday we took our final test. Everybody in the class passed. There was no question. Everyone passed with it. One person got a C, which was a 76 point something. I myself got a 90.2, and we are all going out onto the range. There's not one of us that won't be on the range next week. We're all going to be driving these enormous vehicles. Yeah. I don't even remember what I was going to say now. The amount of the amount of confidence that I have right now, as far as going out and starting to drive one of these vehicles, is very, very great. The class has gotten me to the point where I understand pretty much what every part of this truck is. I understand most of the components of the engine. They're not going to take you and teach you how to fix them or anything. but they're going to help you understand what each part does. I understand the braking system backwards and forwards. I understand the braking system of the trailer backwards and forwards. I understand the drivetrain of the tractor. I understand the compressor and how it works. The Jake brake, engine brakes. They've done a very good job at educating everybody in the class to understand what they're getting into, basically, what we are all getting ourselves into. As far as this past week, I think I mentioned we even went over budgeting and what not to do when you're on the road, what to do in order to get your loads there on time and make as much money as you can. Again, the confidence factor is high. I told you before that every day, after every hour that you're in class, you go and take a break. And I think I've said it, but just going and walking out that door from the classroom, you walk out and you're right on the field, or the range, where they're actually practicing their maneuvers, they're practicing backing up, they're practicing going forward, they're practicing parallel parking, and you get to actually, and hitching the trailer, coupling the trailer, you get to watch them do this. You get to see what you need to get straight in your head, and that alone has made me feel really good about going out and doing this. Now, that added to what I've learned in the classroom is something that I can't put a price on it. I know I'm going to be doing this, and I know that this is what I'm going to be doing for a long time. And if it wasn't for ATI, probably wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing it as soon as I'm going to be doing it. So, I'm being completely honest. If I thought there was a problem with the school, I would let you know first and foremost, because that's why I'm doing this. I wanted to let everyone know honestly what I thought of what I got myself into. Nothing bad to say yet. I guess the only bad thing to say is that my brain feels like it melted last week. The overall course itself, there's two. I've told you that before. There's the 4-week course, which is what I'm doing. I'm doing the accelerated course, and there's the 18-week course. So if you can't commit to 4 weeks from 8 in the morning to 4:30 at night, then go ahead and take the longer course, take the 18-week course. You're still going to learn just as much. You're probably going to learn a little bit more doing the 18-week course, but I need to do something quick. I need I told you, that's how my brain works, and I need to get out there and I need to start making some money. Christmas is coming. I got to do something. Today's August 28th on Saturday, and by September 10th, I very well should have my CDL. I take my road test and range test on September 10th. So let's keep our hopes up, huh? You know. And again, I'll be here letting you know what I think of the school, what I think about everything that they're doing for you, or against you, or if I don't like a trainer. You know, I'll tell you if I don't like my trainer when it comes to being on the road. In the classroom, Mr. Ireland was great. He was hysterical. We all had a good time. He can't hear very well, and he's one of those old guys that's old school. So he'll let you know when you just got to trust me on that. But he's a good guy. I think if this is the truck driving career, don't quote me on this, but this is what they told us. The truck driving career is the one industry that has never laid off anybody. You know, they might have laid off people that work in the office, but that's to keep the trucks moving, so that there's never been a layoff of drivers. And if that's the case, then and if you can sacrifice time with your family, which I'm still not looking forward to. I love my kids. I got 3 gorgeous kids that run around here and have given me more gray hair than I can count now. But that's probably the hardest part for me right now, is knowing that I'm going to be out on the road. However, I know that I can become very successful with this, and I know that I can do this because it's been something I've been putting on the burner for a little while, and now I'm actually doing something about it. The 3 companies that I talked about in the first video were Stevens, Swift, and Werner. Stevens Transport, I'm going to rule out. I just don't like, from my standpoint, I don't like what they had to offer. But that's me being married with children. Now, somebody else, you might look at it and think that's exactly what you want. It's down to Werner or Swift. And, God, I'm still up in the air about the 2. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've heard a lot of good things about Werner, but I've heard more good things about Swift. So, I don't know. I just don't know. I can't even tell. I can't even talk about it. It's so weird. I think, all in all, I am gonna go with Swift. I'm waiting. I'm procrastinating about it, I guess. I don't know. I think it's gonna be Swift though, but I am not ruling out Werner yet. I'm still kind of thinking about it. I'll let you know. Class was great. Can't stress it enough. ATI has their stuff together. They know what they're doing. They have it down pat. They've been doing it for a long time now. All the trainers there have been doing it for an even longer time now. And if you want to do this for a career, if you are in Phoenix, if you are in Las Vegas, if you are in, I think, Long Beach area in California, I'm not positive. God, I wish I could remember where the other campus was. There's 3. There's 1, Phoenix, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, on Lone Mountain Road in Las Vegas. Nice area. And God, it's California. Find it. But it's worth it. I'm really glad I did this. So, next week, Monday, very confident about going out on the trucks. I will let you know what happens in a week. I don't think there's anything really more to talk about today. Some of my little clip notes here. Went over that, went over that, went over that, talked about that. Yeah, that's it. Short and sweet today. It wasn't as much as there was last video, huh? Not much to talk about. All I got to say is I passed my classroom. Thumbs up, hang loose. And can't wait till Monday. I'm so looking forward to getting into those trucks. Anyhow, ATI, American Institute of Technology, Truck Driver Training, Phoenix Campus, 1-800-233-2222. That's about it. They'll help you out. They'll teach you right. And I'm being absolutely honest with you. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I would have, like I said, I would have told you if I thought this was a bad choice. So, talk to you on my next video, guys. Anyway, good night.